My name's Finney Shakespeare. I'm here with the Moog Sound Lab UK. We're at the Ace Hotel, listening to these beautiful Bowers & Wilkins loudspeakers and what we can get out of the Moog behind me. This is one of the new reissue modular systems, but it's all new old stock components, so really it's as close as you'd get to a modular system from Moog from their factory in 1973, say. In the system itself, we've got 7 oscillators, 6 of which are paired into 2 pairs of 3. We've got a filter section with the fixed filter bank, high pass and low pass filters. We've got 5 VCAs in total, 5 envelope generators, the 960 sequencer, which is absolutely incredible, really playable, and then a few more utility things such as like noise generators, mixers, things like that. So kind of routing wise, what we can do is we can take any signals around the Sound Lab and then bounce them through the Prism interface into, we've got 4 banks of the Moog pedals. 2 live with the System 55, they're patched up as is, but then these 2 are routable through the Prism to affect anything really in the Sound Lab. We've then got the Neve 8816, which is doing a lot of the mix down for the Voyagers behind me, and also these slim fatty synthesizers. We've also got the Electron machine drum. This is just great at doing kind of all the triggering, MIDI sequencing, and also drum sounds. It's a killer drum machine, but it does really help us out with triggering the System 55 whenever we want a lot of kind of like syncopated triggering and different layering and stuff. We're also monitoring through the 802s as well as the Bowers & Wilkins P7s. So when it gets a bit too late and the noise complaints start coming in, we can put the headphones on. And also a couple of the Moog low pass filters. There's still a few quirks with it. There's definitely things that I've patched up and thought, that'll definitely work, and then run it and it doesn't. And you go back through the patch and it is definitely just a quirk of the equipment, But then you can use that quirk to its advantage and kind of run it in a musical fashion, I guess. Over here we have the Taurus 3, which is a throwback to Moog's original Taurus bass pedals. So this thing really does make the floor shake a lot of the time, and it just sounds absolutely fantastic. Supposed to be played with your feet, but we kind of like to just punch it a bit. So yeah, it's great. It's got a really nice bass sound. A lot of people love this thing. Then over here we have the little fatty, which is doing a lot of the control for the slim fatties over there. So you can get that nice poly sound. And what is lovely about this is you can take something that's quite, elegant and quite a nice smooth sound, and then really drive it into some real harsh tones and stuff like that. Most people, they see this thing and they're slightly intimidated by it, but as soon as people start playing it, they really get into it. And out of all the modular systems I've played, it really does feel like an instrument, more so than any others.